Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have the 2016 Honda Accord and we're going to do the headlight tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the headlight, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. Link for the product will be provided below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the headlight. So all we need to do is apply Slip Solution to the lens, and with a clean microfiber towel, remove any contaminants that the headlight may have. So once we finish prepping the headlight, now we can start with the installation. For this headlight, it's a two-piece installation due to the fact that there is a deep curve around this middle section of the headlight here. So in order to have a better installation, we had to separate it in order for everything to come out smooth. So just apply Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And we're going to start by aligning the film to the edge here. So make sure you give yourself material to cover here. So once you have it aligned and covered on this section, lift the film carefully and apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. Make sure to keep it aligned. And once it's aligned, hold it in position and tack it down with your squeegee to secure it. So once this one's secured, do a light stretch in order to help remove the fingers that are here. And then once you do that light stretch, apply tack solution and secure it. So you see we have fingers here. Bring those fingers down to remove them. And if it does get stuck, just lift it and realign it. Make sure you're covering the top also as you're stretching. So tack it down, secure it, and work your way to this middle section here. Make sure it's aligned. So the tricky part for this part is we need to make sure we place the film down on top and help it tack down around the curve. It is going to lift if we don't secure it properly. So we need to make sure to apply tack solution and a lot of heat in order to help it tack down around the curve. So apply tack solution and slowly help it tack down. So you can use your finger to help it tack down, but let's make sure to secure the top edges first. So secure the top edges, the top and the bottom, and then now we could work our way on securing this curve. So we can apply heat around this area, that way it's more easier to tack down. So apply heat and apply tack solution on top. Use your finger and help it tack down. So make sure you secure this section here and then tack everything down. And make sure it stays secured and it doesn't move, because if it does move, it's going to lift the film when we secure it here. To make sure this whole section is tacked down, and then we can move on to the outer piece here. So just continue applying tack solution and a little bit of heat to help it tack down around the curve. So it should end up looking like this. No fingers on the edges. It should feel flat. And just make sure to seal this edge here before we install the other piece, since it's going to overlap this section here. So just apply tack solution around the edges. Grab your heat gun and start applying heat. And as you're applying heat, use your microfiber towel to just tap it and tack it down. And once this whole section is secured and it's not lifting, then we can move on installing the piece that covers this side. So for this last piece, we're going to start by applying Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And we're going to start by aligning it on this edge first. So place the film and align it to the edge. Once you have it on the edge, make sure it's aligned here as well, and everything should fall into place on the top as well. So now it's good on the edge. Now apply tack solution underneath and then on top of the film. Make sure it stays aligned. Grab your squeegee and start tacking it down. So make sure with this one, we secure up to somewhere around this area. That way we're able to stretch the rest of the film and align it to the two sections here. So we're just securing this whole area here. That way it doesn't shift. Now that we have this secured, stretch the film to this side first. Make sure you stretch it until it reaches to the edge here. Once you have it around the edge, hold the film. That way it doesn't shift. And apply tack solution on top and just start tacking it down. And it's going to overlap with the film that we installed first, so make sure it stays overlapped. And if the film did get dry and it's a little bit hard to stretch, just apply slip solution, place it back down, make sure this area is dry. Stretch it until it reaches the edge one more time. Hold it in position, make sure it doesn't move, apply tack solution, and then tack it down. Make sure it stays secured and it doesn't move. And then once this one's secured, now we need to stretch the film going down. So you kind of have to stretch it going at an angle downward in order to cover up to here, and it covers this section here. So make sure this area is dry and then stretch it and tack it down. Make sure you're stretching down and going this way. That way we remove this finger as well. So we might need to apply slip solution here in order for the film to be able to stretch. So stretch down and to the curve here. So now that we have it tacked down here, hold it in position. That way the film stays tacked down, and we're going to apply tack solution and then squeegee it down. So grab your squeegee and start tacking this film down. That way it doesn't shift. So make sure it stays tacked down. And now this stays secured, and we could also apply heat to help it tack down. So hold it, grab your heat gun, and apply heat to help it stay tacked down to the edge here. Now that we have this secured, this one might have moved, so just lift it carefully and apply slip solution and stretch it and align it to its place again. Make sure this area is dry, and then stretch it to align it and tack it down. Apply heat, hold it in position, that way it doesn't move, and the adhesive starts to heal, and then we'll tack it down once we finish applying heat. So grab your squeegee and start tacking it down to secure it. And then just make sure you remove the fingers on this end. So just apply tack solution and heat to tack down the fingers. And then once you're done tacking down these fingers, we move on to post heating the entire panel. So the last thing to do once you finish with the whole installation is to post heat the entire headlight. So all you need to do is just apply tack solution throughout the entire film. Grab your heat gun and start applying heat all over the entire headlight. And as you're applying heat, grab your microfiber towel and start helping it tack down, and also remove any solution that may be underneath the film. And then once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the headlight tints for the 2016 Honda Accord. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you're missing any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.